What's happening, guys? Thanks for coming to my channel, Nervous Poltergeist. I'm Brian. So this video is definitely going to be a little bit different than usually. So I'm going to do a ghost mock session in my room, and for those of you that follow me on Facebook and on here is total that watch all the videos and stuff, you guys would know that I did move. So this is my bedroom. I'm going to show you pretty much around. It's not completed, like we still got some work we got to do. We're remodeling the whole thing. But anyway, so here's Chucky and Tiffany, and we just got these at the comic book store. Actually, a guy gave us a good deal on them. They're from 1990, which is pretty cool. Obviously, I'm a big avid horror fan, so got Frankenstein there and the Mummy, and that's actually the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I feel bad for what happened, with the Notre Dame there, but I hope everyone was alright and all that good stuff. But anyway, I'm just showing you around a little bit. That's my Friday the 13th mug. Me and my girlfriend actually went to the Appalachian Brewing Company, where you get to make your own soda. So that's what Brianna made. She made a Lily's Temple by a little girl who's got cancer. It's sad. All the proceeds go to her, or some of the proceeds go to her at least. We got these little glasses and stuff, and I think this one's mine. Nope, that one's Brianna's. I think I drank mine already, but anyway. I'll just giving you a little tour about my life here real quick. That's my warmer that my girlfriend bought me. That was part of that was an Easter gift she got me. We actually saw this warmer at a craft show about 3 years ago, and she contacted the lady, and she got it for me, which is pretty cool. For those of you that want to basically know my life a little bit more, if not, skip through the video. But I am a big comic book fan. I got a lot of comic books. This is only some of them. I love reading the X-Files. There's all sorts of different comic books in here, and I got a lot of I just bought these. Hold on, let me move my glasses. It's my It hat. I actually wear that at work because I'm awesome. Anyway, I'll show you some of my comic books here I just recently got. Vampirella. Actually, I just started reading these series, and they're not bad. It's kind of like Supernatural, but to be honest with you, I was a little weary on reading them because I didn't want people thinking that I was weird or anything. But it don't matter. I really don't care. I enjoy the comic books, so I read them. And this is my Frankenstein. That was a Christmas gift from one of my friends. Her name's Brittany. And I got that. My girlfriend also got me that one too, which is awesome. This stand actually came from Louisiana and was given to me by some people I work with. I was supposed to do their home investigation, and this was their payment, but they never were able to let me do the investigation because they were always too busy and stuff, and that's understandable, But anyway, we got the butler. He is taller than me. He talks, all that good stuff. My girlfriend got me that as well, as an early Christmas present. She got it on sale at Target. This is my TV. And for those of you that play with me on Xbox Live, and those of you guys know already, the only game I ever play is Friday the 13th, pretty much. And let me show you my Xbox. That's right, it's the Friday the 13th edition. The back, or the bottom half, is really, really cool. That is awesome. My girlfriend got me that skin for the Xbox for Christmas, which is pretty cool. And she's awesome. My girlfriend's just awesome. Anyway, got the Paris, France. I was actually, believe it or not, out of high school, I had an apartment and a job picked out in France, and I was actually going to move to France. And some stuff came up to where I couldn't take the job, and I just couldn't go. But unfortunately, things like that just happen all the time. I got a lot more horror things. But like I said, the room, it's not done yet, so I gotta continue working on that for a little bit. But a lot of the rest of my stuff's in storage. Thanks to my buddy Hayden. Shout out, for letting me use his garage as storage. Anyway, so now I'm going to show you what's in the ghost box. I've had a lot of questions on what I carry when we do ghost hunts. So I will show you. This is what we carry. I'm actually going to invest in getting an actual bag, like an actual book bag that'll hold a lot of my cameras and things like that a lot better. So that way I have more room. It's just easier to carry, so it's like a book bag type thing. But because this is actually, believe it or not, it doesn't look that bad, but it's a pain in the rear to carry around. So anyway, this is what I carry. Some batteries, which these are still good ones, but I just bought new, so I'll have to fill this case back up with batteries. I usually put the dead ones on this side and then the good ones on this side. So I got that. I got tons of flashlights. This is a good flashlight that I usually give either like Luke or Seth or anybody else that's with me. I give them one of these so that way they could see. This is dead, I'm pretty sure. It's actually my taser light, and we carry it a lot because, actually, ooh, no, it's not dead. Yeah, see, we carry it a lot on us, especially when we do abandoned houses, mostly because you don't know what you're going to run into. You could run into, like, homeless people and things like that, and we need to stay safe. So, in case we get attacked or something, that's why we carry the taser light. Also carry, like, nunchucks and knives, just in case. But anyway, we have our ball that we use. This ball we use a lot, mostly. Like we'll sit on a table or whatever, and then we'll ask the spirit to move it. And we've gotten it to move a couple times, not very much, but we got that. Now this I've actually, hold on. The bell here is actually a Christmas bell that I have gotten, and we use it to put on like doorknobs or like anything that it'll hang off of. So when spirits pass by, we're hoping that it'll ring. We haven't actually gotten it to work just yet because, well, it hasn't. But we still use it in the hopes that it'll work one day. So mostly we use this for either like graveyard places, or we do it for home investigations. So we got that. Now, this used to be my camera light until it broke, but it still is a good light. I have to put new batteries in it, but this actually, believe it or not, will turn on its own. It's really weird. I don't know why, but it turns on its own, and it turns off on its own. It does what it wants. But it's really good because before this broke, I used to be able to just click it onto my tripod, and it would be a perfect light, and it was just awesome. So I'm gonna actually try and fix it, and put new batteries in it, obviously, and use it for a camera light again. I'll show you my tripod at the end. I'll show you which tripod I use. But yeah, like I said, we bring knives and stuff. This one I always use this and put it on my hip. And I'll show you guys. This knife is actually really cool. So it's just your typical standard knife, but it actually unscrews, which is cool. I don't think there's anything in it right now. Yeah, it's empty. It's empty right now. But this also has a compass, which is kind of cool. You kind of can't see it. It's kind of out of focus, but believe it or not, sometimes I would put a cigarette in it for good luck after each ghost hunt, and then I'd smoke that cigarette whenever I was done the investigation for a good one, or I'd save it for the next investigation. But yeah, so we use that. Let me put this back, put it away here, so I don't stab myself. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love that knife. Let's see. Put it away. That's kind of hard to do with one hand, just holding the camera. Alright, so we'll put that aside now. Then obviously we use this. A lot of times Luke uses the headlamps. He likes those, but they're pretty good. Yep, just typical headlamp. This is sage. Now what we usually do with this is anytime we do a home investigation, I'll give customers some sage to help cleanse the home. A lot of you guys think that the home investigations are faked, and they're definitely not fake. They're 100% real. A lot of my videos are real, except for the ones that are just really obvious that it's fake, like, you know, where we run away and the killer's after us. Obviously, those videos are fake. We know they're fake. Please stop commenting that they're fake. We just do them for fun because we were bored and we didn't want to ghost hunt that night. So just saying. But anyway, all the real ghost hunts are they're all real. All my videos are real except for the short films that we make. Which, by the way, we are doing a movie, actually. It should come out sometime this summer. I will show you a sneak peek at some point. Well, actually, you have to follow us on Facebook, because that's where I'm posting it. I'm posting the sneak peek to that video on our Facebook page. But yeah, sage cleanses the home. So we give the customers sage at the end of, after the end of the investigation. So then we have this. This don't work no more. So why it's in here, I don't know. It actually stopped working after one of my investigations. I have tried messing with it. I'm just going to throw this away. It's a mag light. We use this. We used to use this one. Luke has his, and he brings his for the investigations when we use it. But typically we put it down, and the spirits can actually turn it on and off. That's another way of communication that we use for the spirits. Anyway, we got the candles. You can always use candles for investigations. That one's kind of messed up, but the first time we actually did the candlelight session was in the devil's apartment. That's what I named that video. When we did Brandon's apartment for his investigation, we actually used the candlelight session for the very first time. I think it went okay. It didn't go as well as I thought it would. But we're going to still use those. But you can also use these for like 3 a.m. challenges. I haven't done a 3 a.m. challenge in a while. So comment down below if you guys want to see me do a 3 a.m. challenge. I will definitely do another one. And that's what these are mostly for. So next we got the dash cam. Yes, I use a dash cam to, like, mostly for home investigations, but it's just this one here. We use this one. I think the last time we actually used this was when we did the Comfort Inn. When we investigated the Comfort Inn, we actually had left this in the room by the TV, and we had it across the whole room and recording the whole time while we did the investigation. So that was cool. That's what we used that dash cam for. And I might actually use this in the movie to help me film for that we're making. Then we have the knockoff version of the GoPro. Actually, we won this in an auction. It works okay. It's not the best, but once again we use this to set up like somewhere around the room. To film while we're not there, see if we catch any activity. Or we used this one. Last time we used this one was for the Comfort Inn again. We left it, actually, this one in the chapel on a tripod. Recorded the whole chapel. So that obviously that video, you know, just go down on the channel and you'll see that video. It's a pretty good one, actually. These are the different SD cards. Now like I said, for those of you that follow me, you know that that sometimes I'll film, but I mostly edit for Luke's channel, which is Muskie Militia Outdoors, and I film for my buddy Hayden's channel, Bro Bus Motocross. The links to those channels will be down in the description below. So if you like outdoor videos, fishing, go to Luke's channel, Muskie Militia Outdoors. If you like dirt bike videos and maintenance on dirt bikes, then go to Bro Bus Motocross. The links for those channels will be in the description, but typically they give me these and I edit them on that computer right there. It's pretty nice, but yeah, I edited all the magic for the videos you guys watch happen right there on that computer right there. So that's what these are for, SD cards. And that's nothing there. This is just a regular standard battery pack. Sometimes when the camera that I'm using right now dies, then I will plug it into this to help keep the battery life longer, obviously. Matches. Some 3 a.m. challenges require matches, so I keep a book of matches on here. And I actually found these in one of the abandoned houses. It was actually in the floorboards, so I picked it up because it's kind of old. You can definitely tell it's like from the 70s, but yeah, I mean it's pretty old. I'm not sure why my camera's not focusing right now. I'm actually gonna invest in a new camera here real soon, but yeah, it's pretty old. That's to the back of the ghost box. Ty broke my ghost box, and I will continue with that story and tell you how that happened. It was an accident, though. I'm not really mad at him. Of course, you got the dowsing rods. You have to be careful when you use these, because a lot of times when you think you could be talking to, a spirit, it honestly could be a demonic entity, and these are a good way for them to possess you. So speaking of that, that's why I always wear this. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, but I wear this 24/7, 7 days a week. I never take it off. And I've been wearing it since 2016, and that's been keeping me protection on every ghost hunt. So anyway, another candle. What else we got? Just extra charger in case that's actually really good. I might not take this on ghost hunts anymore. I might actually use this in my room. But anyway, yeah, we take this on ghost hunts because we can charge the stuff if things die when we do overnight challenges. Once again, another one. That's a strap to something. I don't know why that's even in there. Lighter, in case the matches don't work. Always keep a lighter on there. But, well, oh, there we go. I was going to say I might need to put a new lighter in there. Cord, cable cord for the camera or ghost box or whatever. Flash drive. That's because I transfer the files for my buddy's channel sometimes when they want it on their computer or something. I keep the directions on here on this Bluetooth speaker that I have because I don't know how to work it fully yet. So, but that's it. Believe it or not, this used to be a telescope case, so I use it now for the ghost box. Now I'll show you what spirit box I use. That is actually over here. There we go. So I use the PSB7 spirit box. I have not had an issue with this thing at all. This thing is amazing. When you go to use it, you need to take the batteries out. Now this is what I mean by Ty broke it. The back of it won't stay on. I've tried everything to get it fixed, and I mean, as long as it still works, that's all I care about. But it don't stay, sadly. But yeah, so that, and like I said, we keep extra cords, and this is the speaker that I use for the ghost box sessions. It is a ONN is the brand name, I guess. I don't know, on, but it works pretty good. I used to use other types, but those didn't last very long. But so far, this one has worked really well and lasted me a long time. It was only like $10, so really it wasn't that bad. But I got a big pack of batteries right here, Duracell, for the ghost box, which actually I need to put in my battery case, like I was telling you guys. So, oh yeah, by the way, I did have an EMF reader, but someone stole it. Yeah, I'm a little not happy about it, but yeah, a little mad about it. So honestly, I'm going to do a ghost box session in my room, but that's going to be another video. So like I said, I do know that I had said in the beginning of the video that I was going to do a ghost box session, but I can see by recording that we are now at 19 minutes and 12 seconds, so I think that's long enough. I'm going to do a ghost box session here real soon, and that'll be another video. You might get that early. So anyway, thanks to you all for coming to my channel, Nervous Poltergeist. I'm Brian. Follow us on Facebook, and you'll get all sorts of updates and everything like that. Love y'all. Peace.